Oh, here's Eileen. She's turned into an alligator. No, she's trying to sneak up on an alligator, hiding behind the bushes.
Yes, your stream is in slow-mo for a live chat.
She's turned into an alligator.
Live stream is on.
No, she's
Okay,
Live.
all right.
I missed one last step.
Buckle up.
Yes, your stream is in slow-mo for a live chat.
Live stream is on.
Okay.
Live.
See how it works.
One last step.
I'd like to come in and join you for a moment. Buckle up. But we got to get these guys talking.
Slow-mo for a live chat.
Now the live stream is working. Which one should we use? Live stream or Zoom?
Zoom is the only one we can communicate with.
I didn't understand you.
I say, Zoom is the only one we can communicate with.
Oh, live stream or Zoom?
Yeah, can anybody hear me?
I can't. No, I'm making that up. I can't hear
Yeah,
you.
I know, I'm on my phone with this because for some reason I can't get my other computer to work, but I'll go on the and see if I can get the live stream on the other computer. Okay, I'm here.
We were trying to decide who was joining, you or the alligator.
I know. Well, all right, I'll show you what I look a mess. You see, that's why
Oh.
I've got it on that. I got my hair cut and I haven't done anything. So
Can
for
you-
some reason, I can't get this to work. So I'm going to work on my computer.
Well, you're working on something. Anyway,
Yeah,
it looks fine.
I'm just a mess. The whole place is a wreck. You see my cats?
Huh.
I finally, I don't know if you can see that. I've opened it so they can go in and out the window without me opening the door. Okay, on that, let's get back to business. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna
Okay.
myself.
Look like a hippie. Back,
Yeah.
back to your hippie days.
That's it. I can't help it. I'm so sick of looking at all my crap in the house. So, but anyway, let me just keep working on my computer.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
So Rick, well, let's see, where were we?
That's what I want to know.
Where are you?
I'm here. Where are you?
I'm, I've got one of these.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought you'd think so.
It's out of focus, but I see it.
I'm saving it for you. It's for $100.
Well, yes, you're supposed to put it in your bank.
Well, now, as you may recall, we had a discussion about that, and as I mentioned, you're already paid up.
I am? I didn't
You
know.
are. So I'm going to go out on the town and have a really good time now. But
Cash it. Use it. I owe you. No more auto billings on that, right?
yes, that is the end of that
Well, thank goodness. Now,
at last.
About the phone bills, am I using too much data? I keep getting messages on my phone.
It sounds like we're the Borg. Okay.
I'm sorry, Scott. You said something about the Borg. What?
Yeah. There's about 1,000 voices talking all at once.
Okay.
Times there is.
I've only got one, but
So may I ask Judy my question again?
yes, you may. Judy knows all.
Judy, can you hear me?
Judy?
Well, I'll ask you, Jim.
Okay.
On my phone bill, am I using too much data?
You might be.
I'm getting too many messages on my phone.
We all were. I don't know what the problem was, but something to do with the phones, that they're trying to refresh themselves when they're out of range of the Wi-Fi. So we're kind of working on the problem.
Oh,
Not to worry about.
did you somehow change your home station when you moved? Is there anything that you have to do to,
No, we have all the same phone numbers.
Yeah.
I know that, but, you know, are you still in your zone?
Zone.
Yeah, you
What-
know,
what-
if you
what
go
you-
out, if you drive so far and you're using your phone, you're automatically billed more because you switch stations.
I don't know.
I can't remember the exact terms for it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
Here's my problem.
What is your problem?
I've got live stream running, so I'm picking up the broadcast from YouTube, which is delayed from
Okay.
Zoom, but that's why you're hearing me pieces of things, and I don't know
Oh,
how.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, because I got my sound off on my computer.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
so I'm not sure.
There's a slight delay. Yeah.
I have to
between-
figure out why it's picking up, how I get it to, I don't have to have the YouTube channel running on my computer.
No.
So
Yeah.
let me just close it and see what happens.
Oh, okay. That might solve that problem
Yeah.
because that's running the same thing.
Monitor chat, and somebody monitor chat.
Sorry, we're trying to deal with technical issues here. And in preparation for tomorrow's great talk with Jeannie Scott for Darwin Day, which I trust everybody is coming to.
Yeah.
All right, so I closed the window. Can you hear it okay now?
We're trying to deal with technical issues.
No, see, it's still doing it.
Yeah, let me go up. Let me go up to the front and see what I can see.
If you go, I think what you need to do is go to the live stream that you have on and mute the live stream so that we're not getting feedback through the live stream into our chat room.
Scott, your voice is very tinny and it keeps
Go
breaking
to
up.
the live stream that you have on and
Yes.
mute the live stream so that we're not getting feedback through the live stream into our chat room.
Wait, say that again, Scott?
I think
Your voice is very tinny.
the test for the live stream is looping back through the microphones
Yes, I know.
to the chat room. So if you go and mute the live stream test on YouTube, that should stop that from happening.
Yes, but I'm not, it's not, I don't even have it open on my computer.
It's looping back through the microphones
Yes, I know.
to the chat room. So if you go and mute the live stream test on YouTube, that should stop that from happening.
Yes, but
Well, if I may, that's probably not the problem because the delay is a repeated delay, and it is also one that is too long to be microphonic. It has to be because of communication between YouTube and Zoom. So that's what's causing a slight delay. But for anyone observing the proceedings, it probably wouldn't matter at all.
Did you go to the living room and look at the iPad?
I did.
So, but that was working, whoa, that was working okay?
Seems to be working fine. Nice, clear Nice clear picture and everything.
Yeah.
Even even Rick looks good.
Take a picture.
Okay, I, let me, can you hear, do you hear any feedback now?
No, I
Okay.
don't hear anything. How about anybody else?
No,
No, no, no.
Okay.
Okay.
But let me go check and make sure it's still broadcasting out there.
It was a moment ago.
I know, but I did something. Let me see.
Again, and there's no mute anywhere that I can see. Are
You can
there,
see what to
Scott?
whom? What?
I was just wondering where Scott went. He said to use mute on live stream, and there is none that I can see.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, there's a little bug that's driving me nuts. It's faster than I am.
I'll say it. It flew all the way up here.
Oh, you too?
No, I just have an empathetic bug.
Well, that's very nice.
Yes, it is.
I thought of something about the newsletter.
Okay.
There's no way you can send it anywhere, right?
Any email address in the world? Yes.
You can do that?
Sure. That's why we have
If you have-
why we had readers all over the world, including South Africa, Sweden,
I know that.
Brazil. Yeah.
If you can send it to me with my part, in other words, if it's done, I can at least email it to my folks.
Yes. And I will be happy to do that as soon as I get it done.
Oh, yes, okay. But now, David brought up a good point yesterday when we were talking, David Vangsness, that there's confusion on Meetup when your group, Atheists of Florida, and then I all post the same event. That
Well,
means everybody's getting multiple versions
There's,
of it.
there's not that many multiples. I've checked. There's a few. There's not that many.
Well, I know there are not that many, but I wonder if we need to figure out some way to eliminate it.
well, as long as they have the same link, then they will all arrive at the same place.
It,
So
it doesn't, yeah, I'm not sure what your problem is, Rick.
Well, I don't have a problem, but David was wondering since Doc Doherty yesterday posted
right.
another meetup for the same program tomorrow.
Yeah, I talked to David yesterday too, and we did discuss that. But as far as tomorrow's event is concerned, I don't think there'll be a problem as long as everybody, as long as they all have the same link.
yeah,
Doesn't matter.
The problem is going to be if I don't have Dave Dockery's list of people, I'm not letting them in. I'm letting the people I have on the list in first. And then if we have room, we'll let those other people in up to 100, and then they have to go watch it on live stream.
Well, that seems fair.
But if I don't have Dave
Somebody's going to
Dockery's
miss out
names,
anyway if it's over 100.
if I don't have the list from Dave Dockery, there's no way I can know to let them in.
Well, I guess we can talk to Dave and ask him to forward a list if he has one.
I don't think anybody signed up on his notice except
In
himself.
that case, it's all moot.
mute.
Excuse me, I got a phone call I got to take.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sign off and sign back on a different computer.
All righty, we'll see you in a few.
I took my
And the
neighbor's
alligator too.
I took my neighbor's cat into the veterinarian as a favor for her to get it muted.
You did. So, how is your cat?
Not my cat, it's my neighbor's cat.
It's your cat now.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. I saw Joe Reinhardt's name pop up here and then it disappeared. And here's Eileen connecting again.
I had shut off disconnected myself from the meeting.
Ah,
I just watched myself on Zoom on YouTube, and everything I had said was repeating like a third time. So
that's right. Yeah.
I shut off YouTube and came back to the meeting, and it sounds okay now.
Yeah, there's a problem with the interconnection to YouTube from Zoom. It's probably all Joe Reinhardt's fault. There can be little doubt about that.
Yes, it is. And I went to a lot of trouble and expense to do that.
Yes. How much did it cost you? I'd like to try that sometime. No, I should explain that what we're having here is a little audio problem where we're trying to get it set up for tomorrow so that the meeting can be simulcast in YouTube. We can get as many people as possible in the attendance. So, but we're getting a little audio difference, little audio difficulty, as Scott just reported. We're getting multiple echoes. Like,
It sounds good to me.
does it?
Hello, hello, hello.
Ain't nobody here but us chickens.
Point that gun the other way.
Ah,
We got things to do. We got eggs to lay.
yeah.
We got ground to dig and ground to scratch. It takes a lot of sitting getting eggs to hatch.
It's one of the great existential questions of our time.
It is indeed. Yeah. Farmer Brown was
Farmer
life and
Brown.
the greatest of care. Who goes there? I happen to know that song.
Do you? That does not surprise me.
No,
Not in the slightest. You would know something like that.
I would. It's a very famous blues hit. Very, very well known in the blues crowd. I wanted to talk to Judy when I get a minute.
Well, when she gets
but
a
I
minute,
can
she want to talk to you.
I can talk to you instead. And that is in
for what
order
that's
to be
worth.
in order to be at the bull market on Wednesdays, you have to sign up the previous two Thursdays in advance. And you have to be online at noon in order to do that. Because if you're there at 1 o'clock, it's already all sold out. My problem is I have to play softball at noon on Thursdays. So I need someone who can just log in. I can give you the information. It takes all of about a minute at most.
A minute, a whole minute?
That's correct.
You know how to make demands, don't you?
Well, you can bill it to Atheists of Florida. Just
Yeah.
bill it to Ed Golly. He just got a large check.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's good
hi,
for him.
Andrea. You know, he wants to put that in the
Hello.
bank. I said, let's put it in the cage at Caesars, but
Cage. Put
the
who in
cage.
cage? Ed?
That's where you go to buy and sell
Hello?
cage. And you can leave your money there on account.
Has anybody tried the live
Complicated in
stream?
here.
I had earlier,
Okay,
then it stopped. I'll go back and try it again.
okay, thanks.
Anyway, Joe, I'll be happy to do that little thing for you.
All right, I'll send you over an email that it's the confirmation they send me, and it has all the login information right on it.
Okay.
Just name, address, Atheists of Florida, my email. That's all.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. It's all
All right.
on there.
What are we
It's loaded.
signing up for?
The bull market.
Oh. Can we copy admin at Atheist of Florida on that too? Use 2 emails?
Sure.
Okay.
And
Let's see.
I assume that we're all going to free flow, right?
I'm already signed up. I got a hotel. It's
Excellent.
0.7 of a mile away, but it's $350 cheaper. And it
Oh,
still gets an 8.9 rating in the review scale out of a possible 10. So,
Wow, that's
so
good.
Wyndham, Wingate.
again, that makes you the smart one.
Well,
Yes, he's always the smart one.
it's a burden.
Icons.
It's a
I'm
curse.
sure it is a burden.
It can be a real curse, I tell
That's
you.
what you get for doing the New York Times and Ink. So we all have these real high expectations of you.
Mhm.
Charles Dickens would be proud.
Charles Dickens, as I understand it, when they were debating things in the Me Too movement and about canceling people out, like Michael Jackson, for instance. As I understand it, Charles Dickens was quite abusive to his wife and family.
Well, nothing new there. That was a pretty common way of familial relationships back in.
In his day, yeah, even more so, right?
It said that Marx, Karl Marx, was also a person who did not treat his family with the greatest of care either, except generally in the terms of not having sufficient income and money to be able to support them.
Gandhi was much better. He treated women much better. He had a whole following of 12 and 14-year-old girls. But
Who?
he treated Gandhi,
Oh, Gandhi.
so I understand that. And he treated them very kindly.
I see.
He was thorough.
Mhm.
Judy, live stream was working perfectly.
Great.
Thank you.
There are only 4 faces viewable on it.
There's a delay of probably, it seems like 5 minutes. Several minute delay on it.
Yeah. Actually, the same thing occurs with the WTAM broadcast as well. There's a pretty long delay between the broadcast sound and the sound as it comes over YouTube.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what I did to squish the problem, but I closed everything I could and it finally went away. Oh, I did find a mute. Wait, I did find a mute on I don't know what I did, actually. Never mind.
As long as you can do it again.
I hope I can do it again tomorrow. That's why
Okay.
I'm opening the meeting at 2:30. Joe,
That's fine.
have you RSVP to the meeting for tomorrow? Or were you planning on coming?
I have, but I still don't know the passwords to sign in and stuff. So I'm assuming I can just use the direct link,
Yeah,
some sort.
okay.
That'll work.
Because we're close to 100 people, and
Wow.
I don't know how much Q&A we're going to get in. I don't know how we're going to handle Q&A with that many people.
Eugenie Scott was a video subject of ours. We shot, Atheists of Florida shot a bunch of video of her.
Really?
Good.
And I've read her testimony in Kreitzmiller versus Dover. She just flays them alive. The judge even actually said that Judge Johnny Jones, that a Bush
Plain
appointment,
spoken guy.
yeah, but even said that that some of the plaintiffs ought to be charged with, or the defendants rather than local citizens and board members ought to be charged with perjury.
Mm.
They had one guy saying that, oh, I never did this, that, or the other, and then they played a videotape of him saying exactly that.
Yes, people are amazingly stupid.
The good Lord must have loved morons because he sure made plenty of them.
Yes, indeed.
Well, apparently also He loved idiots and fools and other
Poor
reprobates.
people. He loves poor
In some
people.
quantity.
Get it right. It's poor people.
Poor people?
That's right.
Well, I don't
That
know.
is-
There's a bunch of Richies too that are.
No, that is the quote. God must have loved poor people. I made fun
Yes.
of him.
Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a good example. What does she do? Something about gazpacho?
Yeah, right.
Yes, I loved that.
You notice how flat her nose is? More kind of wide and flat. It looks a little like a shoehorn. My guess is that she's really proven to her male consorts that she knows how to take a punch.
Mm.
Oh. Boom.
It's her womanly duty. If not, of course, maybe she likes it. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but people are saying. I hear people talking, saying it all the time.
I hesitate to ask, but who are we talking about?
Marjorie Taylor
Oh, Green. Yes, of course. All right.
has a
Now it
flat
all
nose,
begins to make
a
sense.
wide. It looks like a shoehorn.
Okay. I
Probably the African blood in her.
Displayed nostrils,
Yes.
thick lips, and almost unintelligible speech. That would be her, yes.
unintelligible thinking. Yes.
Okay, what am I doing now? I'm trying to get back to my thing.
Well. So we're making extraordinary progress on every hand.
How many
You can
hands do
tell
you
I've
have?
got books. I got a bookshelf back here now, not
Yeah.
just a stack of boxes.
Mhm.
But we still have lots of boxes elsewhere.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Let's see. How about like this?
Oh, those. Yeah, right.
But we're making progress slowly.
I'm dog sitting today.
Are you?
Yeah, and Joan
You're
is
sitting
out.
on a dog?
Yes, I am. 4 of them.
Ouch.
My.
Does
Joan went out to lunch with her girlfriend, so I'm here by myself, which is why I was late. I simply forgot what time it was.
lost yourself in the dog?
Lost my train of thought and then couldn't get back on the track.
Bad.
Yeah,
Does your dog bite?
only on command.
Oh, okay. How often do you make that request?
Oh, as needed, but you don't want them to get out of training.
No.
I find it particularly more effective with children.
Yes. They're kind of tender and juicy and
They don't fight back at all.
not very effectively.
They have to be small enough to where they can pick them up by the scruff of the neck and shake them.
You're talking about dogs or children?
Dogs shaking children, or anything else for that matter.
Mad Magazine. You're on original Mad Magazine.
I
Right.
have the original one. Yeah. And
I'm not
originally
surprised.
they were. I don't have it, but I saw a copy of it when I was young. Yeah, the originals were published as a little book,
Oh, really?
and the one I remember, the first one I ever saw was Superman. He's in the supermarket, and he's got his cart, but he's above the aisle.
Of course.
But where else would you find Superman if not the supermarket?
Yes, that sounds about right. Although
No,
you would hate to hear clean up on aisle 6.
For
Superman in there.
I've read Paul Krasner's autobiography. He's one of the feature writers for Mad for years and years. The Slow Bicycle Race is the name of it.
He's written some other stuff too.
He has.
Another magazine also.
Oh, well, I sent you every issue of National Lampoon from 1972
Yeah.
to 1987 or something like that. I was looking through it the other day.
Hmm.
Those guys are funny.
Oh, is Jim accepting magazines? I got some
No,
here I can send him.
no, 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 no.
What?
What? What?
We're not accepting anything.
I thought everything was acceptable.
Have you got room for an envelope full of cash?
Yes, we can handle that.
Only if the bills are large enough.
Large currency. Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. But, yeah, I have all those, all the magazines you sent me on my other computer. And as soon as I find my disk for the operating system, I can get the other computer to work and unleash the full power contained therein.
Mhm. Well, speaking of leash, I'll be back. I want to make a quick check on the youngsters.
Okay. Scott's here twice. Judy, we don't seem to have any names by anybody except you and I and Rick. Oh, there we go. Oh, you just turned on, did you?
Who?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, a moment ago, there were no names on any of the, and now they've all disappeared again.
What's that? I'm back.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I was on the YouTube and there's a whole bunch of people chatting, but it's like there's a delay from what I'm just saying right now will
Yeah.
come up.
Right, there's a couple minute delay. And I see names, Jim. I'm not having any problem with names.
well, oh, here they are. All right. Well, apparently on mine, they only work when I move the cursor around.
Hmm.
That's
Must
weird.
be a setting you have, I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hmm.
Come
Otherwise, you're all anonymous.
on.
I'm heading downtown with Snooky.
Nope.
Yep, I've never done the river walk with him before.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about comic books earlier, and
Yes.
my brother loves Superman and Batman and all of those, superheroes back then, and he had a box full of them, and my father threw them away. When he went off to college. Yes, yes. I'll go on silent again. I'm driving, but I'm here.
Oh, that's good. So your father was a person who believed that you were getting into a slow circle of perdition by having all this.
Well,
time.
actually, my father was a very poor, I had a very poor skills in, using money. He made some bad investments, but in spite of all that, he got back on his feet. He was an amazing man.
Huh.
He threw your brother away? Oh, I wasn't listening.
No.
Uh,
Comic books. He threw comic books
I have
away.
some real emotional thoughts about that.
I said,
My brother and I are not on that good terms. We're trying to be. It's getting better.
Uh-huh.
And everything was fine until he brought up CRT.
Yeah,
And now we're going. Remember, I read you, the source
Right.
against it, and
they had
I'm
a
trying to put together a response. I'm having to research it, as far as, being
What is
incredible.
CRT?
It's a fucking education to argue with my brother. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Is You know, a while ago, before we got really overloaded with people on this,
All right, I'll go silent. Oh,
he couldn't remember a joke. Well, I've got one for him, but Joe will appreciate this even more because he's religious.
Stand
Right.
back.
And here we go. And Jesus said unto Lazarus, come forth and you will receive eternal life. But Lazarus came in fifth and won a toaster.
A toaster.
Must have been a bank giveaway.
Princess
Oh.
doesn't like that. She's giving
I
you the
see.
paw.
Probably saying, help, no more.
That's great.
Well, in fact, I had an uncle who was a real total cheapskate. You couldn't imagine anything he wouldn't be cheap about. He wouldn't even buy his wife a dishwasher or a microwave oven or anything else that would be useful to her. But as soon as she died, he bought them for himself.
Right.
Well, that's understandable. He didn't have a wife to do those things for him anymore.
Yeah, right. He bought himself an electric wife, like not unlike some other devices. I had a friend who was so cheap that he would never buy more than a half a tank of gas because gas is heavy, pints a pound the world around, and it cuts down on your gas mileage to have a full tank. So he would only buy a half a tank at a time.
I see. Well, he probably might change his mind if it could be shown. Well,
Dad. God.
does
Sounds like
everybody hear that?
Scott's house is on fire.
Well, that must be it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I muted him. I thought maybe he was driving getting honked at.
Well, we still have a great Scott here.
Yes. I muted him.
Okay.
Oh, he was about to yell for help.
Well, I have the live stream going in the living
Yeah,
room.
check the text. I was going to say, keep an eye on the text.
Yeah.
If it comes across,
It was all real.
Repeats across the screen because he fell on the H tree trying to type help. Oh,
okay, I have an equally bad joke.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A priest,
That's the
a
end of
minister, and a rabbit walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "What are you three guys doing here?" And the rabbit says, "I'm just here because of autocorrect."
that. Does a what?
Autocorrect. He was a Jewish rabbit.
Right. RABBI, rabbit.
Always cross your T's
Yeah.
or T's your crosses. That's something we like to do.
Maybe you saw the guy who invented autocorrect. They had a picture of his tombstone on the internet. It said, "Rest in peace, PEACE." Excuse me, PIECE.
Yes.
That makes more
Yes,
sense. Yes.
It was WREST, rest in PIECE.
Let's see.
Here's another joke.
Okay.
Women
You blew that one, Joe.
ugly until they find out how much money I make. Then they call me ugly and poor.
Well,
If I had $1 for every woman that called me that, they wouldn't call me that anymore.
Uh-oh, I gotta go to the gate. Somebody's trying to get in and make a delivery to me. Adios for now.
All right.
All right.
Back. I hope it's contraband.
probably. Either that or it's Amazon.
Have you been to contraband.com?
Contraband
No.
by what?
contraband.com?
No.
I don't think there is. There may be a site.
Well, it
Oh, I'm
probably
sure
is.
there's
There's
a
everything
site.
else.
Yeah. Right.
We can check that out right now.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Put this pause to good use.
I'm going to share my screen for a moment. Can everybody see that?
Yes.
Those are the science kits we bought and took to the Hillsborough County Education Foundation yesterday for the kids.
Oh, that's cool. Pinball science. I love that.
Yeah.
I spent the better part of my youth playing a pinball machine. Do you know what gunching is?
No.
Where you bang on the sides of the machine
Oh.
to get the ball to go where you want it. If you gunch it too hard, you tilt it.
So
I even owned my own pinball machine at one time.
we took 11 toys there.
Indeed. And they were pretty appreciative.
Mhm.
Yes, they were.
You don't get a lot, enough.
I think we should try a pencil drive next. They need pencils and paper.
Oh yeah.
So I was thinking we could get people to send us
No
pencils.
ballpoints?
They don't ask for pens, they ask for pencils and erasers. They need erasers too.
It has been said that students make mistakes occasionally.
That's right.
Um, Joe, I had a great idea for the bull market.
Okay.
I think we should get condoms, wrap them in a little thing that says atheist, you know, like a little sticker or something put on there.
Mm-hmm.
Give them away.
Great. Yeah.
I'll look into how much we have to pay for them, you know, wrapped and
Mm-hmm.
ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, contraband.com is it does exist, and it's a sports related page.
Ah.
Let's see here. Contraband.com. Gear up! It's time to get to work. And there's all these rippling bodies of people just going to town on themselves.
You want to show it, Jim? I can set it up so you can share if you want.
Yes, I know, and I could too, if I can get back to where I
No, you
was.
can't because I haven't made you co-host. I just made it so you can share if you want.
And that's it, right there.
Oh boy.
Inspired by perfection. Let's see here.
Happy.
And that's contraband.com.
Okay.
Now, aren't you glad you asked?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can stop sharing now.
Yes, I'd like to. Let me.
See if there's a
Oh, here we
contraband
are. Never mind.
without. See if there's one without the D, Jim.
I'm trying to
Contraband.
Without the D.
without the D. Without the D,
Yeah, contraband.
ban. Contraband?
Yeah.
It's contraband, isn't it? Am I-
Without the D, yeah.
Without the D. Just leave the D off the end, the last letter.
There we are. All right, so you want to check that out, eh?
Yes, I do. Well,
I-
I'm
I
putting
can
you
do
through
that.
your paces. Do you flap your arms and squawk like a duck while you do that? Something with a little dignity.
A little dignity, very little. If
Yeah.
you're on this, there's no dignity here.
Yeah,
Keep moving.
Our
Leave
ducks
it at-
would get
leave
offended.
it at the door.
Our
No
ducks would
dignity.
get offended at that. They're very dignified.
Well, it says here that under contraband without a D, attackers might be trying to steal your information from contraband.com, for example, passwords, messages, etc. So
Okay.
apparently this is not a good site to
Yeah.
explore. Keep moving. Well, it says here that under
Oh,
contraband,
it's doing it again.
they'll be trying to steal your information from contraband.com, for example, password messages, etc. So apparently it's not a good stuff.
Listening.
That's interesting.
Miss-
I don't know. It's doing it again.
What's it doing?
Getting multiple audio reflections.
Yeah.
And
Could it be my? Well, I'm trying. No, I can't.
I don't think
Is it mine?
yeah.
My sister always said, because we're raised Catholic, whenever anything goes wrong, it's always our fault because the guilt. See?
Of course,
I'm like, what did I do wrong now? Sorry.
it's definitely guilt.
Joe,
Catholic
are you
guilt does
watching
it
the
every
live
day.
stream? Joe,
Yeah, what?
are you watching the live stream?
Is that something apart from Zoom?
Yes.
I'm watching Zoom.
Okay.
How would I watch live stream?
I sent you a link to it when I sent the email.
Yeah. That's why I've got the live stream on my phone,
Okay.
and then I got this on the tablet, whatever. So I'm kind of, like I say, there was, let me see, 150 was the last comment that Wesley made. I think.
That Wesley made.
Yeah, so the live chat.
Oh, there are people watching this?
Yeah, can you imagine? They have no clue what we're talking about half the time.
That's
don't
right.
have
We
a
don't
clue.
have a clue as to what we're talking about either.
Right.
Uh,
I guess they just go and search for live streaming stuff because I'm in
Well,
it.
there you are.
so, yeah, because it's open to the public, right? So
Yeah.
it's not like, yeah.
Oh, there are people watching this.
Yeah, can you imagine? They have no clue. Oh gosh. Now it's playing back and I'm hearing my accent. I think I'm gonna
Yes.
mute. Sorry, got a problem with my accent.
It's good. It's
Look.
good.
It really looks good on YouTube. I just get the three of us, you and Jim and me.
Yeah, there's a delay of some time on the YouTube. I have it on my iPad in the living room and go and look at it periodically to see how it's doing. But I don't know why all of a sudden it started picking up the sound again. I don't know if that was Eileen that was picking it up
Yeah. Well,
and it was coming through on her feed or
maybe somebody said something about the vibrating from a cell phone, so maybe they're too close. Would they interfere with each other?
No,
no.
no, I don't think so.
Well,
It
they quit doing it
wasn't
when
my
Rick
fault.
logged off. Did it not?
I'm sorry, what?
Did it quit doing it when Rick Keith logged
No,
off?
it started after he logged off.
It may be because I had it up on
Oh.
another tab, and there may be some interaction between the YouTube tab and
Yeah.
this the Zoom tab here.
Yeah.
Or you're getting feedback from someone watching it on YouTube, and you're getting feedback from the audio coming off of YouTube.
Well, only if, yeah, that's what it
There are
was.
many possible sources.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah, audio, video is easy. Audio is a nightmare. I know. It drove me crazy for 20 years.
Yeah. It explains my condition also.
Because right now we're at 71 on, and that's not counting the people from the UUC for tomorrow. I don't know how many Bill thinks are going to come from the UUC for that. I asked him and he didn't tell me. So we have 71 on TB Core, I got 2 letters from today. We got 16 from Atheists of Florida, but there's a couple of repeats on that.
Uh,
And then I got 2 letters from the mail I sent out this morning about, let me know if you want to come and I'll put you on the list and send you the link.
It's important to note that when you block the video on the Zoom, it does not block the video on YouTube. So you might not want to embarrass or incriminate yourself.
Give it a few minutes because there's a
All
delay.
right, yeah, it did. I take it
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't account for the lag. Okay, that's great. I can start committing crimes right now.
Start?
Well, my psychiatrist said that I was legally sane to stand trial, so I needed to go out and commit some crimes.
Well, that makes sense.
Mhm. It's just therapy.
Yes. You, if you get the sickie, you need the ratty. Here she comes.
Apparently, it only displays the people that have a live picture on YouTube, on Zoom. That's all that's going to display on the YouTube screen. So, oh, you know what? I should, let me try this. Let me go see how that looks on, how does that look on the YouTube with somebody highlighted for everybody?
That would be me.
Yes, it would be you.
Well, it looks great to me.
But you're not looking at the YouTube stream.
Oh, should I be?
Well,
Well, I can try.
somebody can check it out, please.
All right.
See how it does.
I'm trying to, but I don't know if I'm up to date. Let me see. I mean, like 51 minutes. Oh, well, right now I've got Jim doing rabbit ears, but I think I must.
Okay.
But
It's all
Rabbit
Jim
ears.
Peterson.
Yeah, cool. That's,
Yes,
I just
indeed.
wanted to check the screen highlight because, or spotlight, I mean, because we'll spotlight her.
let me see. I'll just.
Okay. Since I haven't done this one before and done this before, just wanted to
Okay.
test everything. Thank you all for letting me test.
Oh, wait, 201. I got. Yeah, there's Jim. So I just chatted. I'm trying to go back and forth. It's kind of with my glasses. I have to lower them, raise them, lower them.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Hey, we're not getting paid for this.
That's right.
This is a volunteer.
We should be.
No.
Yeah, I volunteer at Moffat now, and they give me a $7 card to go spend in the lunchroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay.
Oh, make it out like a band today.
Yeah, every week I get $7
Wow.
spend in the lunchroom.
Anything you want there, eh?
Yeah.
As
Except
long as you pay the difference.
by the time I leave, the only thing they had salad last night. I hadn't seen that before, so I got salad last night. They have hamburgers and French fries. It's about the only thing I have left
Yeah.
that they make. The other stuff is all put away.
So, Judy, what is the address on the on the YouTube?
It's in the email I sent you.
It is. Well, you would do a thing like that.
How did you get to it when you
Yeah.
watching it?
Okay, hold on.
I can put it in chat.
No, it's all right.
It's in
I got
chat.
it here.
Okay.
Could we go on YouTube and just look for live, like right now, and would be able to find it? You think without the link?
Probably.
Well, check.
There we are.
Oh, there's 4 watching on the YouTube now. That must
How
have
come
been
it's only you and I, Judy?
and me.
And me?
No,
It says,
there's
it
only
says,
the two
4,
of us.
says 4
Yeah.
watching. Oh, you mean for picture, for video?
Yeah, the video
Yeah, that's,
on YouTube.
yeah, hold on, I'll show you. Yeah, that's, I'm sorry, I'm just not in the mood for being on camera right now. Good.
There is a considerable delay.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is.
Going off again. That's why anybody that's got the camera on will be in that.
Exactly.
Oh, there's Eileen.
Oh gosh, I'm coming off. God, there's a delay, huh? I don't want to watch it. Whatever.
Jim, on tomorrow, you're going to have to tell people how to raise their electronic hand
Yeah.
because we're not going to, no, we're not going to do that with 100 people. No. No.
You'll have to meet everybody and let them raise their hand, right? I guess. Yeah. What's happened?
Nothing. Nobody responded.
There we are.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a considerable delay.
Yes, it's a couple of minutes at least. Maybe
Yes,
as much as
it
5.
is.
I'm going to
Okay.
open the room at 2:30, so I would advise everybody to get on as early as possible
Right.
in the room.
Hmm.
I'm
No.
letting anybody who's a member of AOF in, and anybody who's active in humanist group in.
Well, anybody who, yes, that's right. Or any of the other groups covered by CORE.
I don't know who the members are in that group,
I don't either.
so I
But
can't.
they say they're part of one of those groups. However, I wouldn't worry about it because those are there's only 3 significant groups, and that is AOF. Well, actually, only 2: AOF and CFI, and there might be some remnants of the Humanist Society.
The UU humanists. I have no
Oh,
clue who they are.
what is that? Are you wearing rabbit ears? What's going on?
No, I have my hands up behind my head and
I see. It looks weird.
yes, because I got the fuzz background on because I don't want people
Yeah,
to
right.
see the
Yeah,
dust
I
behind me.
understand.
I should get the screen and put it up, I guess, until I get that. That's on the patio, isn't it? Or-
Right, yes, exactly.
I'll get it and use that as background tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look a little more professional.
Mhm.
No.
Okay, I think I need to go take a nap.
Sounds like a plan. I got to get back to cleaning.
Oh,
Cleaning.
that's good.
Naps.
Eh,
Why, here the world is being devastated, calamities and catastrophes on every hand, and you want to take a nap.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Clean.
I've had to get rid of a whole lot of things I got, with the rain and such, because that's when the mosquitoes come.
Yeah.
Rid of
Yes.
soggy. But look at that. That's my bougainvillea.
Oh, nice. I have a new place for us to get rid of stuff that people, if you've got things you want to get rid of.
Yeah.
They have kind of a store here that supports the Education Foundation that we sponsor through our organization here, the group here.
Yeah.
To pay tuition for teachers to go back to school and get their CEs and stuff, and for employees to go. And what they do is they have one of the villas and then one of the apartments, and they put stuff in there and people can go buy it.
Right. Oh, oh, that sounds like a plan, but no, it depends on if it's worth the effort to get it over to where,
Yeah, oh yeah,
plus
I
I,
know. I'm just thinking about, if you have like,
know,
dishes or whatever you want to get rid of, or not,
Yeah.
not garbage, but
yeah, I've got all these, like I say, dishes and stuff, and well, anyway, we'll talk another time about that. But
okay.
oh God, other people could use my stuff,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna give it to somebody. Somebody can
yes,
get.
exactly. I've got a whole bunch of kitchen stuff I'm gonna get rid of.
I put in dibs on all the gold bullion we can't use anymore.
Well, oddly enough, I did find I found what do you call those things? Anyway, from Las Vegas from years ago,
Oh,
$100 one of those chips, and I
oh,
don't know if it's worth anything anymore. I was going to ask Joe, but I kind of didn't.
It is. It's worth $100 if assuming it's a legitimate chip. What
Yeah,
casino is it from?
hang on. It's hold on. I'll just put this on. I don't want to get you sick while I'm walking. Hold on. Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, yeah. Oddly enough.
What
Baboon.
casino?
Hold on. I just had to keep this. Sorry about this, but my problem is I have to keep changing my vision here. It's welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Let me see. Wait,
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Can you see that? Is that all right? Whoops. Did I lose you?
Yeah, it's a token. It's not a chip.
Oh, yeah. So,
What's the difference?
Well, it's just a little icon that looks like a chip, but
A little souvenir?
it's an advertising token. It's not a chip.
Oh,
oh,
it's not really worth anything.
No. Right.
wonder where I got it from. Anyway, it fell out when I was doing something with my books. Isn't that funny?
One of the first times I went to Vegas, when one of the dealers or whenever some money is, they're trading money for chips because they have chip runners. They give you a marker, right? Till you get your cash or your chips or whatever. And this young guy, he couldn't have been, I don't think he was old enough to be in a casino, but apparently he found a marker for $100 laying on the floor. And he took it up to the floor man. He said, I've got a chip here for $100. Where do I cash it in? And the guy says, well, no, that's a marker. It means you owe us $100. And he dropped the thing on the ground and sprinted out of the casino at full speed.
That's no way to treat a paying customer.
Yeah, right.
Before he pays.
Yeah.
Really?
I was at Binion's. Of course, Binion's is a very earthy place. They always had a quarter craps table right as you walked in the door. Well, there's no door. It was just open with the area with the air that kept the air conditioning. And all of the degenerates would play quarter craps there all the time. They call them the birds because they were subject to be off the wire at any moment.
I see.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and
Generous.
hang on. I'm gonna hang up, I think, because I've got to I got to keep clearing this place out.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Okay.
well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay,
Joe, if you'll send me your information, I'll process it and get it off to the appropriate authorities.
I will do that almost immediately.
All right, very good. In the meantime, thanks everybody. And it was great seeing you or not seeing you, as the case may be.
All right, and thank you. We always enjoy getting together, even with you.
Even with us.
Even that. Well, one of these Wednesdays we'll get together.
All right, we'll do it.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I have a favor to ask real quick of Judy.
Yes?
If she could send me an email to the link to get in, tomorrow because I can't, when I try to sign in, my computer locks up and
Okay,
it never, it never sends me a link to join in. I
okay,
don't know why. Okay.
will do.
Okay.
Trails. Happy trails. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye.
Do you until we meet